Alright, right off the bat, there seems to be a large alliance. Wow. I'm not entirely sure yet. Okay, well, there are some, for sure. Pretty soon we'll be able to see just how bad it is. Okay. I didn't make it down that in time. Okay. Okay. Maybe solar next. After that, I'm not sure. This is the only other person with wins, so so now we start the stream with Battering Brawl. Okay, now Endless is on this team, that's cool. Alright, there we go. You do have to get a lot of points. Also, yeah, this server feels like it's filled with alliances. Like, completely filled, it feels like. Well, these two for sure. Definitely seem like allies. It's definitely more than that as well. Cool, cool, we got an AFK team member. Okay, at least blue team's out quickly. Okay, nice. Well, that was good. Okay, good job, Cyan team. As long as as long as that team that's closest to us doesn't score, then that's fine. We are doing really well. Except for Poop Man. That's the only person that's not really doing well in this game. Yeah, I think we've won this one now. There we go. 7-2-2. A super safety was spawned very quickly, although it wasn't for our team. I don't see any advantages to start. The other team's got 2 of their points from someone who's AFK on our team. But yeah, thanks to TM joining earlier and then leaving, Ellis was able to get on to the orange team. So now he doesn't have to worry about getting voted this round. Who will the other people vote, though? This person's still AFK. I don't think anyone has left since the team selection. I mean, besides TM, but hard to say that counts. I guess it does. I guess. Like, I mean, TM did leave and hasn't returned since then. So I guess I'll count it. Lucy's already using a last chance. So, Lucy is not safe. But how many votes will Lucy get? Well, there's one. Up next is Sienna. Then Gavin. Gert. Yo. And Fire Demon. I mean, that's literally in the username, so I guess they'll just be referred to as Fire Demon. Anyways, 2 votes for Lucy. Gert. 2 votes for Gert. Two votes for Fire Demon as well. I love sacrificing short tips, and so far the first round is almost ended. A 1-winner round, and we are the only team to win, so good start for us. Now this one. Okay, this lane isn't too bad. A lot of high ranks in the server. Royalty, Imperial, Supreme, Elite, Conqueror, Universal. Six different ranks above. Six different ranks, Royalty and above in the same server. Possibly more. Okay, there aren't any more. But yeah, that's kind of surprising. Bridge. Oh, our teammate came back from being AFK, that's nice. My position hasn't updated on the leaderboard since the most recent thumbnail change. Cyan team might lose. Almost there, just a little bit more. And we win. The other teams are close though. Blue team does have more people working on the puzzle, but the cyan team's actually doing a little bit better. Oh, this is gonna be close. 23 to 23. 21 to 5 in terms of the treasure chests. Or 21 out of 5. And they've got 10 out of 3 and 7 out of 5. Still close. 37 to 35. Blue might have it. Yep, they do. And vote steal has been spawned. So, I'm probably not going to end up finding the vote steal. Also, Solar and Poop Man both left my, well, I chose this team, I guess, so I guess I could say it's my team, but it's also our team, really. They both left this team, so definitely going to be team swap after this. So Gavin says that he might as well use his last chance. But will he use his last chance? It looks like he probably will. Yep, he does. So, not safe. First vote goes to Sienna, and the final vote, so it's gonna be a tie. And the tie is between Gavin and Sienna. I guess it kind of depends. It does take some bit to get used to, like, all the mini games and stuff. I guess the least you can do in each game is like not making any enemies. Well, it's mostly just focusing on bonus points too, I guess. Because those are usually pretty useful in the finale. In the majority of cases, there won't be too many people in the jury. Okay, this one's probably going to be a bit of an intense round. Only 10 people remain. Let's see how that will affect us. I get separated from both my original team members. I don't have to worry about too much at the start. I can pretty much consistently stay forward no matter what at the beginning. Even if I wait a little bit of time. There, back to full bar again. Towards this point, it's more about just finding what color isn't present on the grid of items, and just finding where it is. Like, for example, there's not as much brown here, so gotta find the coconut. Fish here, coconut here again, banana again, fire this time. I don't know where that is. That one was a bit more hidden. But as long as I can get back to full bar, then we're fine. Tree. Banana. And fish is the hardest one for me. Like, that one took a lot of HP away from me, I guess. Okay, fish again. That one was just in the center. In the center again. Okay, that time I didn't even know where that was. I was definitely about to lose there. So that time we got a bit lucky. So I did not know where that item was. I just call it an item even though it's not really an item. So Probably not gonna find it. Nope. Just as I say, I'm probably not gonna find anything. Well. That could have been the spawn vote steal. Unless there's a different thing, but I'll never know. So, who is getting voted now? Well, Lucy uses a safety. So how many people voted Lucy? We got another safety advantage usage. So this could get interesting. Wow. A third safety. I'm barely even looking at it, because haven't even confirmed if any of them are fake. So 3 safety advantages used. And, like, it hasn't even been merged yet. How many votes will be nullified? Lucy does not count. Lucy does not count. Lucy does not count. Violet. So Lucy was the only one to nullify votes in that round. The final vote will go to Fire Demon. So 2 wasted safeties that round. Except the super safety is now used. Wow. So 3 safeties and a super safety. And that's gonna eliminate Violet. Unless Violet for some reason has a super safety as well. I mean, wasn't one spawned earlier? I could be mistaken. Okay. So Violet ends up being eliminated. Still teams. And this time it's a 5v4. So, no event. Was I the only one to get the bottom set of flags here? Where is everyone? We're missing some flags back here. Okay, we barely have the lead. That was a bit close. Still won, though. That's good. So, only 4 people in this elimination now. I feel like all of the safeties have been used. Now it's time for other things. An elimination exit is used. Should definitely be merge after this. We'll see what happens. Just a moment from Lucy again. Apparently she still has a safety. Unless that's a fake one. Nope, that's a real safety. Wow. The amount of safeties that are being used before merge. First vote goes to Lucy does not count. I'm not surprised that people are voting Lucy. She's already nullified 5 votes now. So, That's already 5 nullified votes from her. That's crazy. Okay, this is really not gonna be easy to win. We've got 70th and 46th on the same, in the same server as me. Alright, let's get started. Okay. Yeah, this server's pretty fast. Okay, that one took a little bit longer, surprisingly. Well, I shouldn't be surprised at the same time, though. Okay. Fire Demon definitely did that one pretty fast. Oh, now it's between myself and 2 people that are teaming with each other. Oh, this is gonna be a close one. This is gonna be a very close one. Well, that happened. And it gave me the win. Like, of course I'm gonna get this one. No doubt about that. Okay, that one I can only just attribute to luck. So, can I find any others? So many safeties this game. Lucy is already thinking that she will be out. And that feels like it's likely gonna end up being true. So, the first vote ends up going to Dolphin Ice. Then Fire Demon. Then Sienna. Then Dolphin Ice. So Lucy got 0 votes. So, 2 votes for Sienna? Yep. Who will be voted? It might be up to Lucy at this point. I don't know who Lucy voted for. Fire Demon. Lucy is just barely hanging on. Hello, Faiz. So, the redemption challenge ends up being finding balance, so how close will it end up getting? Hello, T. Hala. And so our redemption this time ends up being Imperial, Conqueror, and Outlaster, so how will that turn out? So far, they're all surviving. They're all still surviving up until the final round. So it really is going to be an intense one. And I have no idea how they're really doing. Fire Demon ends up being the first out. Who's gonna be next? I have no idea. Well, Violet ends up winning this round. Two winners, okay. That's good. I'll just keep going this way. Oh! Dolphin Ice left. I wasn't even really looking at the other two paths. Okay, that one was not too bad. I actually missed that one. Wait, did I miss that one both times? Oh, I lagged, that's why. That's really not what I would want to happen in this case. That put me several seconds behind for no good reason. So... I don't even know how bad the square one is. Probably not that good. Well, in terms of speed, at least. Okay, I got lucky there. The fact that I was two winners. Really glad that happened. So now a super safety has been spawned. Why am I lagging so much? I got sent all the way back here. I felt like it just happened out of nowhere. And I'm not liking it. It doesn't seem like I'm gonna find it. Okay. So Sienna uses an elimination exit. I can make an assumption now that Violet has some form of safety or super safety. That's probably what the case is, but like... The first thing they say about Endless, it's an exploiter. I had a feeling. So everyone is safe except for Lucy. That is not safe Endless. So I tricked them, I guess. First vote, Violet does not count. Violet does not count. Lucy does not count. Lucy is a victim of Outlaster identity theft and the impersonator must be stopped immediately. Nobody has any votes. As a result, only players with safety will be able to cast votes. Everyone without safety can be voted. You may begin discussing your votes. This is a situation that does not usually happen. So... And now, in a surprisingly unanimous majority vote of 5-0, the person voted out is Lucy. Alright, Emless can go now. This one. I have a few different plans. He'll be back, unsurprisingly, or according to Sienna, it will be back. Stood by agreement. That was just coincidental. He just happened to spawn there, I'm pretty sure. So block him off. Didn't even intend to do that, but okay. I lagged a bit. Again. You still have a place to move. I didn't even intend to be eliminated that quick. That was just disconnecting. Every time he's Corey, he comes back. What happens when I'm not Corey? Because most of the time I'm not. I'm gonna need this. Okay. So they're disputed on, like, who they're gonna vote. Okay. Start with a vote steal, I guess. Dot dot dot. Chippy can no longer vote, and we'll get to cast an additional one. Just a moment again. So my vote block is then used. Alright, I might as well use my safety. So So one vote for Violet, one vote for Sienna. And the person that gets voted out is Violet. Also, Endless predicted that you would have a super safety, or like one of you would have a. Well, I wasn't sure if two of you had a super safety, but I doubted it. But just in case, Endless just left, just to avoid the risk. So now it's up to the jury, and then some bonus points after that. But still, the jury will have some impact. If it is true that I blew it this game, then I must have blew it hundreds of games ago, and yet I still keep going. Also, I am not changing this avatar. These things don't even become separate videos either. It all comes down to this final bonus point. I'm really lucky that Sienna won that bonus point. So... yeah, if they picked Sienna instead of Chippy, it would have been a 4-4-1 tie. Once again, Endless just happened to spawn next to you. That's just the thing he does. Also, he's been in this lobby. Not really doing anything. So, yeah. So, now we can move on to the next one. Still just 12 people in the game. Okay. Still a few VIPs in the server. there's already what seems like a sign of that people allying. We got a smiley face and then just a semicolon, so... So yeah. I can chill in this little area for a bit. Then I'm gonna fall down. Okay. Okay, I've decided to sit on the bench. Except the game doesn't want me sitting on the bench. Isn't that nice? I guess I'll choose noodles next. Because legendary rank. Then Vanessa. It's gonna be hard to choose from here. I guess 8 go. Then maybe... I don't know. Bray? Then I guess Endless is going on my team. Yeah, this is a lot of people. Including Endless, there's still 23 people in the server. So 2 winners. Okay, if it'll let me... Okay, get some bridge pieces. We're gonna need them. Yellow's already got 18 out of 8. Come on, we need one more. Where's the... Okay. We are way behind. Getting lucky so far. I don't know if the third one I got was just spawned or not. Maybe maybe it was. Maybe it was. Okay, this one's not close. I'm not even gonna get the third one in time. Okay, there are now 25 people in this server. This is not supposed to happen. Not entirely sure who to vote, but I might vote 8Go. I'm not too sure. Well, that decision has been made, so... Yeah, this could potentially last way too many rounds. Noodles is already using a last chance. So how will that turn out? Noodles is not safe. Are there any others that are going to use their last chance? Nope. First vote goes to Vanessa. I mean, it's not, there's not two S's, so I'm just gonna pronounce it like that. TM. Backboy Bray. So 8Go gets 2 votes. I think I'm fine, even if I get 1 vote. Noodles gets 1 vote. But will it be Vanessa or 8Go? The person voted out is Vanessa. And also, nobody has left. What is going... This is going to possibly be the longest game I've played in ever, but we'll see. We've got a couple people saying, let's get out, let's go... Well, we've got one person saying, let's get out, let's go to another server. I mean, they might. But I've never seen 24, well, Endless left, but he'll be back. So 24 people going into the second round. in a random classic server. This is just not something that happens. I was really hoping someone would get that, but nope. Okay, we've got a lead. Okay. Who's gonna win? Yellow or blue? Yellow, it looks like. Oh, oops. Elimination exit, okay. That's a good third advantage to have. Wow. I can't believe it. 2 whole people left that weren't endless. I know Noodles left, but who was the second person? For a bit I thought it was semicolon, but nope. Semicolon ends up using an advantage. Which ones are gonna be? A vote steal on Grizzly Gobbler 23. These games feel like they contrast so much with the games I was playing last week. Because a lot of those just pretty much were just borderline over half an hour. First vote goes to Virgo. Then Zay. Then semicolon. Then charism. Grizzly Gobbler. I feel like Grizzly Gobbler might have gotten 2 votes. Possibly more, but we'll see. I don't know. So unsurprisingly, 2 votes for Grizzly Gobbler. The person voted out is semicolon. 3 to 2 to 1 to 1 to 1. That vote steal might have made that person a target, I assume. So, if we include Endless, then after the 2 rounds we've gotten, we're down to the final 20. There's 19 people in the server, not including semicolon and Endless. After that, because he's not here, but he will be back. So it's the final 20. After 2 rounds. Me out of here we are? Seriously? This I feel like I've outright never seen. This one might be a while. We'll see. Okay, there we go. I've got it positioned perfectly. Why is he still connected to the thing? Okay, there you go. Positioned perfectly again. Oh, multiple people left on our team. Wow. Where's the fish? There it is. Where's the fish? There it is. Okay, I'm back to actually having... Never mind, Where's... Okay, that took me way too long to find. All of a sudden, we're just down to only 3 people. Man, that happened quick. Oh, I'm now the only one left. Great. Hello, Pimenus. Both of those teams still have quite a few people left, I think. Oh, never mind then. Eight go left. Bray left. Justy left. Who was the other one? It wasn't Noodles. Something. Yeah, Noodles left the previous round. Who was the 4th one to leave? Actually, no, there wasn't the 4th person. It was Endless. in one round, and the round hasn't even finished, we're down from 20 people. We're down from 20 people to 12 people, and the round hasn't even finished. So 40% of the server left at the same time. Oops, I didn't even intend to find that. So many people leaving out of nowhere. There's still definitely an obvious alliance between Carlips and Carlips 3. I think this person is also part of it. Vote block. I think now I think all three teams have lost exactly once. So Moolah is not safe. The first vote will go to Angel. Then Rocky. And the person voted out. So Moolah's last chance was useless. And the person voted out is Rocky with 2 votes. That's enough. Okay, so I don't even know if are these 3 allying with these 2? I know for a fact that they've like gotta be separate alliances. I haven't even checked, but I got a feeling mostly. I don't even know. We'll see. We'll see. Now we're down to 11 with Endless back. We're gonna be up to 12. Okay. Endless can sabotage here. Possibly. But yeah, this is ridiculous. I'm surprised. I gotta wonder who Carlips 2 is. Maybe it was this person. I don't know. Are you telling me that all 5 people that I suspect to be allying were just teamed up with, we're just put on the same team as TM? Also, like, well, they just so happened to all be put together. Wow. If there's anything I did not want to happen. At least we scored. You know what, let me check real quick. Yep. Unsurprisingly, those two. What a car. Yep. What about Zion? Okay. So I'm pretty sure. So these three are teaming with each other, but they are not teaming with them. So. Oh. Well, they're allying with this person as well. What about... They're not allying with Nova. And they're not allying with Angel. 3-1. Oops, missed that one entirely. Yep, unsurprisingly, Zay and Virgo are allying with each other. What about Nova? Also in the same alliance. What about Angel? Probably not. Never mind. They are allying too. So... Great. Actually... Okay, yeah, that's a lot of people allying with each other. So I think including Endless, the final 12 is literally made up of 3 alliances of 4. Because, yeah. Like, no exaggeration. Yeah, this server is filled to the brim with alliances at this point. I have not checked if Rocky's also in an alliance. Actually. I did not. Just trying to... Mostly just trying to check if, oh, it's 34. Yep, that's not surprising. Also in the same alliance. Would have guessed. One of those in Alliance of 5, actually, so. I wouldn't be surprised if the other two alliances would just combine into one. It in some way, like that feels like something they would do. I haven't even mentioned the fact that so many people left in round 3. There were probably a lot of people allying on that team as well, or like allying. There are probably a lot more people allying that like just left early. So this is probably the most alliance-filled server that I've seen. So the first vote ends up going to TM. Does not count. TM does not count. TM does not count. TM does not count. And last but not least, Carism, or is it Charism? I don't know. But regardless, this person is voted out. It's no surprise that every single other person voted him. Voted TM. Yeah, it almost does feel like they're all actually like teaming up to form like one mega alliance. So I get a bit of extra time to study the mazes a little bit. See if I can find anything useful. Oops, okay, wait, now I go this way. Then after that, here. Okay. Figured that out at least. Did the music stop now? Okay. Well, that's gonna be something for future me to worry about, I guess. Okay, that route wasn't too bad. Alright. Okay, now I just go this way. Okay, including Endless's final 11. Alright. Just keep going. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. And now we've got this one. So now we're just gonna need one more piece. And this time it'll be the square. So let me just try to get that real quick. That was just as easy of a path as the star, basically. Probably a little tiny bit easier. It's hard to exactly quantify, but yeah. Yeah. I would assume this person is in this alliance. Okay. I can already imagine the same 3 people getting every vote, possibly even the same 2 people. Who would I vote, though? Endless accidentally self-voted, I think. A last chance advantage is used by TMTM. Will it go well? Not safe. And now just a moment from friendly. Another last chance advantage. So how will this go? Friendly is not safe. So, the first vote goes to Carlips. Carlips again. Two votes for Carlips. Carlips again. That has to have been... Wait, I think it was... her, and her. I can only imagine it was those four. If that's true, then that means Carlips is likely out. The person voted out. Let's see if I'm actually correct. Yep. So the other two alliances were against each other all along. Kind of, I don't know. So I'm pretty sure it's Carlips, Kint, and the Carlips 3. It has to have been them, I think. Because I wouldn't be surprised if all the people in the same alliance voted the same person. Because that's just how things normally go. Also, there's... Oh. Actually, never mind. She's still deciding on who to vote, so... That alliance of 4 is already gonna have the majority pretty soon. And also, if there's a lot of people that are allying with each other, then I can assume there's gonna be a lot of people in the jury. And if there's a lot of people in the jury, I'm probably not gonna win. Especially if there's allies still in the game. Oh, one person just left. I don't know why. Who was it? Who was it? I think it was Angel. Feels like it was a disconnect, but I don't know. Can't verify that with certainty. We will find out soon enough, probably. Maybe Angel just had to leave. I mean, it is getting kind of late after all, for some people. Let's see if Angel decides to rejoin at all. Like, she has a lot of time to do it. A couple of people have been eliminated. Okay. bar is staying pretty full. Final 3. Okay, the bar was entirely full for a little bit. Okay, Zay also has mostly a full bar, I think. Oh, that's not going too well anymore. Actually, could be. Oh, this could be a long one. I'm starting to get more of a lead. Yep, there it is. And Angel has rejoined. So, yep, they are still in a lines of 4. It might have just been a disconnect or something like that. That's all I can assume. For now, at least. Personally, I'm gonna keep voting someone from the largest alliance. So, yeah. So, I might choose the same person again. So, So, whoever those 4 are voting is most likely going to be the one eliminated. Between a lot of the others, there's just no real coordination. Moolah did get 2 votes. 2 votes from Moolah. Virgo. Virgo again, 2 votes for Virgo. So yeah, that settles it. Whoever they voted is out for sure. Well, actually it could be a tie. TM. TM, 2 votes for TM, right? Nope. Oh, they voted, they must have voted friendly, didn't they? Nope. Why did they vote each other then? That's my question now. Huh. Is there a reason behind that? Because... Okay, yeah, it's 6-2 to 1-1. So... There were only 2 votes received by someone. Yeah, there were only 2 votes to someone that wasn't Virgo or Moolah. So, there's probably a reason for this. And also, hello, Nickish. Wait a minute. Okay, never mind. Is this just gonna be the start of them forming any... Is this the start of them combining their alliances? Okay, I had to... Like, I should do that real quick. Just because I felt like someone was off. And my frame rate's going down a couple frames occasionally, like to 58, 51 that time. Yeah, something's not right. Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. Whoa, that's... Why did I go... And it went down to 45. Having weird lag spikes. Yep, just keeps going down occasionally. I don't like it. It could just be something with this mini-game in particular, but I don't even know. It just keeps happening more and more for some reason now all of a sudden. Huh, okay, that was strange. Virgo left. Zay left. Is Angel gonna leave? Moolah left, so probably. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Q, good. Alright, so now it's the final 6. So who am I gonna vote this time? I guess I'll choose Carlips 3. I don't know. Don't know if it matters too much. I could see cars. I'm just checking in every now and then. Oh. The original Carlips left. Carlips 3 uses a second advantage after that safety block. Okay, an elimination exit, so, alright. Friendly, you're up. Okay, what's gonna happen this time? Carlips 3's safety block was used on TM. And now the first vote is gonna go to Kint. And Kint again. And then after that, it's gonna be TM. TM again. And now the person voted out ends up being TM, so 3 votes, that's enough. Alright, now the challenge ends up being holding on, so Endless will spectate, I guess. While I just try to find stuff. Like, I already have a lot of stuff, but it's probably good if I find more stuff. Still an intense round. Carlips is the first to fall a floor. TM not long after. TM has 4 floors left. Carlips has 3. Carlips now has 2 floors left. Both of them fall down a floor at the same time. TM falls 2 floors almost at the same time, but still wins. TM had 2 floors to spare. Well, 1 actually. Well, TM was on the 2nd floor, so 2 more fails and elimination would have happened. So oops, I pressed spacebar too early and now I'm getting it back on. There you go. Oh, that was the last thing I wanted to happen. I just got straight up sent back all the way to where the ladder was. So now I've got some catching up to do. That was a lot better. That has given me my lead back. Okay, once again, I keep messing up the side ladder trick. Now the last thing I need is over there. Going with a safer route. Okay. So now there's only 5, and soon there'll be 6. Okay. Let's see what happens in the voting. Okay, first vote goes to Carlips 3. Then Endless. Then TM. Then Carlips 3. 2 votes for Carlips 3. Then Endless. 2 votes for Endless. Yep, it's a 3-way tie this time. So... So yeah, let's just see what happens. The first vote goes to Endless. Carlips 3. And the person voted out is Carlips 3. 2 votes, that's enough. Just a moment. Even though you didn't even get voted to begin with. Hackers, question mark? Carlips is now safe from elimination. So the player with the next most votes, Carlips 3, will be eliminated. Endless. Grab your torch. Carlips 3. It's time for you to go. Cue horror with this server. Haven't gotten this one in a little bit. Well, let's see if I do any better this time. Huh. I've got a feeling that they've tried to patch that glitch a little bit. Or maybe not. It's also possible I'm just getting worse at it, but I don't know. It feels like they've been teleporting me back more. Okay, apparently I got it the third time. Won the competition. Okay. Let's see who ends up getting votes. Maybe I should have used some of these advantages. Too late. Might as well use this advantage on somebody. TM does not count. TM does not count. TM does not count. Carlips 3. And the final vote goes to Kent. So that means they're both tied. Reports both stories of this lord. Doesn't matter too much who I pick, I don't think, but invoke Carlips 3. So, Kint is the one that has been voted out. Alright, so now there's only 4. Okay. And now there's all these three in the jury. I messed up so badly there. Like, I didn't get any wrong, I just hesitated way too much. So. Okay. Venice is back after all this time. Wait a minute. Oh, wow. Venice has been allying with them this entire time. So yeah, if Carlips 3 survives this, and they're getting, and that person's getting 4 jury votes. Most likely. And even if I do vote even if we end up voting Carlips out, all those 5 are gonna vote the same person. Or winner, I think, unless they all leave. But I don't even know. They're leaving and rejoining so much. So first vote goes to TM. Then Carlips 3. Then Carlips 3. And the person voted out. This time it ends up being 3-1. Carlips 3. So, is auto translation on? Oh, it is on. Oh, it has been getting translated. Let me turn it back on. Okay, didn't even let end listen in time. So me friends by and his cousin, lol. Okay, what word is translating to Q? And Q, the accounts are changed. Now Q pin, and that is... Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the translation. Okay, let me turn automatic translation off and, like... I have no idea. Sip. I don't even know. The first vote goes to TM. Then TM. Yep, TM literally got every single vote. So, team player winning the most team challenges. And friendly. The most observant is me. That's all the bonus points anyways. It's technically 5 to 2 to 1, so... What do you mean multi-account? When you from my multi? I blame Roblox's translation, but at the same time I could be wrong, I don't even know. Don't multi-count. Let me actually, like, put it in through Google Translate or something. I have no clue what is being said. Like, I actually don't know. Okay, that was confusing. I'm gonna join and listen for the last one. Because the server does not have many people. Okay. Oh, never mind. The server has more people, but at the same time... Actually, a lot more people, but only 9 people are joining that. Okay. I mean, I already am in a server without that friend group, so, oops. Oh wait, no, I thought I just didn't have it copy-pasted. I don't want this round to be too long, so, like, hopefully it doesn't. Alright. Let's see. A lot of newcomers. Oh, multiple people left. Oh, the entire purple team left. What? I guess I get this person on the team then? Okay, why did every single person on the purple team leave? Definitely an alliance. But I don't think that was necessary. Okay, unless it's gonna end up on that team. Oh. What? Okay, I guess... What is going on? Why are they all just rejoining? What is their plan here? I get Endless made it onto this team. But like they all left and they all rejoined. We got 2 AFK teammates. Oops. Good enough. Okay. I brought 3 of them in. Oh. That person's not AFK anymore. I almost got the second one at the same time. I mean, we are doing well. Okay, now we're just back to having 18 people. Yeah, why did all of them just rejoin? Are they the same people? I don't even know. Actually, yeah, they are. Like, I've got a feeling that they were trying to get on the same team. Except, like, that's not how the thing works anymore. Green team is winning by a little bit. Well, second place at least. Actually, they're winning by a lot more now. Purple cannot catch up. It's too late. Are they leaving again? I think that's exactly what they're doing. What? And are they just constantly leaving and rejoining to try to get on the same team? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Who's this person now? I mean, there's a lot of newcomers doing it, so it makes sense in a way. Belle's in Redemption now. Well. Oh, that's good. That's good. So, definitely a large alliance. I'm not even looking at the screen for a bit. I'm just trying to... Okay. I am not surprised. Lumi, Lunar, and X3 Iman. I'll just say it. Just say the segment in the middle of the name. They're all teaming. Also, so is Belle. So... if purple loses, I think we know who's getting voted. Zan left now. There's one more over here. Alright, I've got piece number 8, we're fine. Yeah, we are definitely fine. Purple is not fine. And one more there. Purple is not winning. Okay, 10 out of 8. Okay. Interesting. Looking through the names real quick. She already knew. First vote goes to Jelly. Then Jelly. I think all of us went to Jelly. Thought it'd be 3-1, but nope. She should have left earlier in order to let them, in order to force the other three to vote each other, since they were in an alliance. And if we include Endless this round 2, it's final 11. Oh, it's still 3 teams. Wow. Okay. Two winners again. Okay, I think, yeah. Let's see what happens now. There's still one more on that side over there. Okay, there we go. We both should get this. I'll get this one, I guess. The green team has no clue what to do. I mean, unless the thing's glitched, but that's probably unlikely. Oh, okay, that one treasure chest was worth 7 treasure chests. That definitely makes sense. Missed one somewhere. Oh, yeah, I thought I got one. And there's last. 40 to nothing. What's the green team doing? Okay, they finally made it to the bridge part. After all that time. Wow, that took them a while. You know what? Let's just bring treasure chests back over again, just for fun. Alright, green has the bridge done. Purple's starting on the puzzle. They might actually be safe, not gonna lie. I thought they... I was hoping they'd have to vote each other off. But we'll see. Can the green team catch up? They got one that was worth 2, but they're gonna need one a bit better. Yeah, I don't think they're catching up. Okay, they are starting on the puzzle. Yeah, the timer as well. But yeah, they were stuck on that hammer part for such a long time. I muted my mic and forgot to unmute it. No surprise there, Winky got all the votes. But yeah, I wasn't surprised at all. So somehow we're still having 3 teams. How's it not merge yet? How's it not even team swap yet? Wow. Let's get started. It's 10 to nothing now. So which alliance is gonna have to vote somebody out? That's the big question. $12 to 1 to nothing now. Okay, 15 to 1 to nothing. Now, someone on the purple team alliance has to go. So, if I were to guess on, if I were to make a guess on who's getting voted, I think it would be X3, but I don't know. An even better scenario would be if they all left, but yeah. Let's just see how it goes. We're gonna end up with a team swap after this instead of merge, so most likely, at least. So who will they end up choosing? So which one of them is gonna get voted? Maybe they'll end up agreeing on something and it'll be like 3-0 or something. Or maybe it'll be a tie. First vote goes to Lumi. Second vote goes to X3. So they all ended up tying it. So it's a 3-way tie this round. So which one will be randomly selected? The player that will be eliminated is Lunar. Oh. So now I've got this challenge. Considering that TM's here, this will be kind of interesting. 4v4. Okay, 2 for 2 on that trick. Oh, the other 2 left. Wow. And we are close to winning. Oops. Yeah. Too late for purple team to do anything. TM will have to use a last chance here, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's gonna be redemption after this, so all team would have to do is beat Winky. I'm surprised Winky isn't left. All our teammates have. They've all been long gone. Unless they might rejoin, but I don't know what their plan is. Yeah, TM just gave up. I mean, it was a little bit too late, but yeah. First vote goes to Ratio. Then Silly. And the person voted out is Silly Cinny. Hello, Jack, and it's too late for me to do one more, so this will be the last one. And Winky left. So I think TM is just gonna need a single item if Winky left. Yep. So yeah, we got redemption to happen before the merge. Okay. Only the winner of the competition will be safe. I'll go slowly on purpose. Then I'll just go faster towards the last ones. And we'll see what happens when I do that. Ratio and team have been eliminated. Okay. Another round where I'll go a bit slower than usual. And yeah, I'm still fine. Friendly was eliminated. Okay, I'm gonna ramp up the speed a little bit. Then I'll go all out towards the end. A little bit faster than I expected. Yep. That's what I mean by going all out on that one. So which one would I vote though? Alright. Friendly ends up using an extra vote advantage. So... Okay, I've made my decision. First vote ends up going to Z-Soul. Then Ratio. Then Friendly. Then Z-Soul again. So 2 votes for Z-Soul. Ratio. 2 votes for Ratio. And then I'd assume it would be Friendly. 2 votes for Friendly. Yep. 2 votes for Friendly. Up next is Ratio. Then I would assume it would be a tie. Nope. A little bit surprising there. 4 votes for Ratio. Okay. 6 hashtags. And now, finding balance up next. Let's get started. I should do a bit more. I tend not to do a lot for some of this. So I do end up going a bit low sometimes. And yeah, nothing. I'm safe. Okay, we're fine. The host is doing pretty good at balancing. A safety block has been spawned. At the very least, this one wasn't terribly long, I guess. Actually, last game ended like 15 minutes ago, so I guess it was kind of long. Not good. So, Prometheus ends up using something. That might have been the safety block that was just spawned. Okay, I'm gonna switch up my vote a little bit this time. Prometheus' safety block was used on me. Well, I'm already safe. So... I could make the assumption that Ratio was AFK during the last elimination. But yeah, 4-2, and Prometheus has been eliminated this round. Oh. TM left. Now it's time for Endless to do the same. Okay. So close. I'm getting so many close attempts at that. And Z-Soul left, so... I just want to get this over with, so Endless is not going to join back. Welcome, friendly and friendly, to the finale. So now it's time for the bonus points. And this time they are most under the radar and friendly. And then the most observant and friendly. The most active up next is the most competitive, which goes to the team. So now we got the team player. That ends up going to and friendly. Best voting record ends up going to friendly. And then the most dangerous, friendly. So yeah, that got close towards the end in terms of those bonus points. Exclamation mark wins. Which one? There's 3 in your message. I don't think there's any way to actually get out of this thing. So yeah, gotta go to sleep. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. And I'll see you tomorrow in the next stream.